Hey Jesters! Welcome back to my video, and today I'm going to be doing a Topic Wednesday, and this week's theme is going to be how to deal with a breakup. But before I get started, I just want to say that I'm going to be starting Vlogmas on Sunday, which is December 1st, all the way till Christmas, December 25th. Not that I'm doing that much fun stuff this Christmas season, but I just like to vlog then because that's when, you know, everyone vlogs and that's the time of year I want to. And I'm going to try to do a lot of fun stuff. I'm going to try to be more active because I'm going to get like a lot of time off from school. So I'll try to be more active around those times and do a lot of stuff to make it fun and entertaining. So you're not just watching me sit in my room watch YouTube, because nobody wants to see me just sit and watch YouTube. Like, that's boring. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, so guys, I just want to say I've never in my entire life been in a relationship. I've never had a boyfriend, never liked anybody, I never had a crush, and I don't think anybody's had a crush on me. I don't know for sure though. Someone could have, but I just not know. But these are just my tips from what I've seen in other couples and just in general, like what I've known and stuff. So don't take it too personally because I've never actually had, or personally, I don't know what to call it. Don't take it too generally or whatever, because I've never actually been in a relationship. But yeah. So basically, if you ever have a breakup, especially when it's in high school, those are breakups that happen the most. So don't take it like too hard, because you know that you have your whole life ahead of you still. And when you're in high school, I'm not saying you shouldn't have a relationship, but you should more be focusing on school and friends rather than a relationship. I just feel like relationships shouldn't happen until you're like older. Maybe not like out of high school, but like your last year of high school. But a lot of times if you're that young and you have a relationship, you're not old enough yet to really know what real love is. And you're not really in love. You're just more in love with the fact that you have a boyfriend or girlfriend, and you're not really in love with the person. And you're not, you know. So I just feel like you should be older so you get to know actually what real love is. And I'm not saying that when you're young you don't have a real relationship. It's just, it's not as real as an actual relationship could be, because you're so young and you don't really know the fact of real love yet. You're more just, you know, love the fact that you have a boyfriend, and you're so obsessed with the fact that you have a boyfriend, and you're like, oh my god, look, I have a boyfriend, I'm so popular, ha! But you're not really in love with the actual person. Like, you might like the person and you might think they're cute and stuff. I'm not saying you don't love the person. It's just you don't actually have the feelings that you should have when you're actually in a relationship. So, and when you do break up, you don't need to let it affect you that much. Like, don't let it affect you, because a lot of times, like after a week or 2 weeks and you broke up with that person, you're gonna feel stupid for even being upset about it. And you'll find someone else. Don't think, oh, now that I broke up with that person, I'm never gonna find anybody else. You will. And all you have to do is spend time with your family and friends and people that make you happy in order to get your mind off of it. Off of being upset about the breakup, you know? Don't just sit in your room crying all the time. You might need like maybe a day. But after a day of being upset and crying about it, try to cheer yourself up and go do something fun. Because it's not going to help you listening to sad music and crying in your room and eating ice cream. No, that's not going to help. I mean, it's good to let your emotions out and show it and express them. But it's not okay to be upset for a long time. Maybe like a day, maybe 2 days at the most. After that, you should know. I'm not saying you're going to fully be over it after the 2 days, but just don't be sitting in your room or somewhere sitting in your house crying over the breakup, because most likely it's not going to be that big of a deal in the future. You'll find something better. You'll find something that you'll spend the rest of your life with. You will, trust me. And even if you don't find someone, it's okay. There's a lot of single people out there that never end up finding anybody in their whole entire life, and they just end up single for the rest of their life, and that's okay. It's okay. You don't have to be married to someone. I mean, I know that that's what most people are, and that most people are married and have kids, but you don't have to. And if you really want to, put yourself out there. Meet people. Talk to people. There's a whole bunch of dating sites you can go on. There's a whole bunch of things you can do to find people. Don't be shy, because if you're shy and nervous and don't talk to anybody, you're not most likely going to find anybody. So, just don't let the breakups affect you, because you know that you're better than that person. And if you broke up with that person, well then, There's no reason why you should be upset. And sometimes you can find your way back to the person. Sometimes the breakup, you realize that it wasn't right for you to break up with that person and you really need that person in your life. So then you go back to them. And that's good too. But don't go back to them and then break up again. Because if you keep breaking up and going back, that's not very healthy either. If you know, I mean, it's okay if you break up once and then get back together and then end up spending the rest of your life with that person. That's okay. But don't like keep going back and forth and back and forth and be like, okay, now I'm with the person. No, I'm not with the person. Like, I think after the second time, like if you break up once and then get back together, then if you get back together again, or you even have the thought, then it's not worth it. If you break up again after the second time, then you should not be with that person. Then that person's not right for you. Because I feel like you should only have to break up once with the person and then get back together in order for you to know if that person's really right for you. But sometimes you don't even get back with the person. So yeah, those are my tips and everything about relationships and just how to deal with breakups and young relationships. So just here's the biggest tip. Do not stress or do not worry so much about the breakup, because in the future it won't even be that big of a deal. You'll feel so stupid for breakup with that person. And just letting you know, it makes you a better person. Honestly, it does. Like, it teaches you a lot. Because relationships can be a lot of work and they can put so much time into your life. Not bad time, but just saying, it can put like so much time on your life. Because you have to put so much effort into the other person. Like a friendship, okay, it's the same thing, but it's not as much. Because when you're in a relationship, when you're like dating someone, you have to be more committed and more in love with the person. And you have to put more time and effort into that person. A friendship, you're just a little bit here, you can text them, whatever. It doesn't really matter if you're not all the time active with the person. But when you're in a relationship, you have to 24/7 be active with the person. 24/7, you know, making sure your person's happy. 24/7, you know. It's just upping the friendship. It's basically going from being a friend with the person to being more and upping it. And just, you know. So just don't stress over breakups. Make sure to spend time with your family and friends. And just get your mind off. But do stuff you love to do. And don't just sit in your room and cry. So yeah. Those are my tips, and just all about relationships and not just stress about relationships, especially when you're younger. When you're older and you're more in like college, university, and you're like after high school sort of, then you can more focus on relationships, because I feel like those relationships are going to be better. And I'm still not saying that you're not going to break up with the person if you're in that stage, but it's more unlikely for you to break up. It's more likely for you to break up in high school and have more breakups, and yeah. And you don't want to let that affect your high school time. Because in high school, you should be more focusing on friends and just having fun and doing good in school so you can get into a good college and just all that type of stuff. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, give it a big thumbs up. Comment down below if you guys have a boyfriend or a girlfriend. And if you do, how old are you right now? Where's your stage in life? Are you in high school, middle school, elementary school, or are you out of, you know? And are you married? Are you dating? What are you? Let me know all of that down below. And let me know if it's your first boyfriend, first girl, or first girlfriend. And yeah. Oh my god, I'm having like a little, I don't even know. Anyway, subscribe to go to this. Bye, sisters.